Now we're finally into the actual application, and as you can see there are 8 sections of the application here along the top, and you can actually jump in between sections of the application. At the bottom of every page there is a Save and Continue button that will allow you to save the information that you filled on that particular page. Once you've saved that information, you can actually jump into a different section on the application. So let's go through, starting with the first section with the biographical information. You can see a series of questions here. The questions that have an asterisk next to it are required. You must answer. If there's no asterisk next to it, the question is optional and you do not need to provide an answer to that question. You can complete without an answer. The first question is asking for what term you're applying. You guys are going to be applying for fall 2011, so select that. All your name and address information is already put in from when you registered for an account, but you will need to put in your phone number. So we'll just use the school's phone number. You'll need to identify your gender. I am a male. If you have taken the SATs or plan to take the SATs, which are required by any of the 4-year colleges at CUNY, you will answer yes to that question there. If you're only interested in community college, the community colleges at CUNY don't require the SATs. So if you're not taking that exam and you're only applying to community college, you can check no. But we will check yes. Your address is already put in there. They want to know how long you've been at that address. So I will put how long I've been at the school. You will put in how long you've lived at the address provided. You want also to know how long you've lived in New York City. Now, if you've moved around within New York, you might have lived in New York City for longer than you've lived at the address above. So that number might be larger, and if you've lived in some other location within New York State, that number here might also be larger as well. So you can provide that information, and then most of you will have mailing addresses that are the same as your residential address, in which case you can just check this box and continue. If for some reason your mailing address is different, you would provide that information there and click on Save and Continue.